I am beyond hyped for Super Mario Odyssey. I have it on pre-order, and I just absolutely cannot wait till it gets here, so I'm doing this ranking video of the games that I presently have on the Switch. Are you hyped for Mario Odyssey? Let me know in the comments. Welcome to Durbania, I'm Durbin, and this is my ranking video of the games that I presently own on the Nintendo Switch, from my least favorite to my favorite. And I'm beyond excited to rank the games I own on the Nintendo Switch, because number one, I love the Nintendo Switch. I actually got the Switch on an absolute whim. One day I just went into Best Buy, sold out everywhere all the time, so my saying had been to walk into a store where they sell these things and just be like, hey, you guys want to laugh? Do you have a Nintendo Switch? So I walked into this Best Buy one day and I said, hey, do you guys want to laugh? Do you have any Nintendo Switches? And they went, oh yeah, there's one over there. Yeah, this time they got the laugh, but I ran like the Flash man. I bought this system, I bought Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I walked out of there triumphant! This is probably my favorite system that I've owned since the Nintendo 64. I'm so excited to have this. I've been like a Nintendo loyalist since I was a kid when my cousins first got the NES, and I was watching them play Mario and Duck Hunt, man. Oh my gosh, and when I got my own, I was like so beyond excited. So I am really excited for the release of Mario Odyssey. I love Mario games a lot, and I cannot wait. I have it on pre-order, and I'm going to review it too after I've played it a little bit, so I'm looking forward to talking more about Mario Odyssey and things like that. But since I just can't wait, I'm going to talk about the games that I presently own on the Nintendo Switch. So here we go. Number 4, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. You know, this game, while it's at my number 4, which means it's my least favorite building up to my favorite. When I say it's my least favorite, that doesn't mean I don't like this game. You know, the reason I think this is at my number 4 is because the style of game that it isn't traditionally my favorite. This is a very strategy game, so it's one of those games where, like, you're the heroes, you got your team, and what you do is you place them in strategic positions to take out the bad guys, and once you're all done with your turn, the bad guys take their turn and all that stuff. Like, I think I just don't really have the patience for that. I love Mario 64, the 3D world, exploring the levels. I love open world games. I love moving from one level to the next. Some of these strategy games just are not my favorite style of games, but let me speak to that to say, here's the triumph of this game, that even though that is not traditionally my favorite style of game, I actually did enjoy this game. Now, I've only played it a few times. I finally beat World 1, and to me, that took like 3 days, and what a triumph that was for me to beat World 1. Then my wife sat down, and she beat World 1 and got halfway through World 2 in like an hour. And then my brother-in-law came over, and he did it in less time than that. That triumph didn't feel as great after that. Point being, though, is that, yeah, you could really tell just from that statement, this style of game is not my favorite style of game. However, I have enjoyed playing this game. I enjoyed watching my wife and my brother-in-law play this game. I especially enjoyed it because I learned a lot watching them play it, learned a lot about the different weapons that you can buy and things like that, how cool they can really be, how you can utilize them right. So in watching that, now I'm kind of excited to get back into this game and finally take on the Sherbert Desert myself using the tricks and stuff that I learned watching my wife and my brother-in-law play this. But I do recommend this game. I think it's a fun game, especially if you like this style of game. I think you like it. Number 3, Lego City Undercover. Traditionally, my favorite Lego games have been the themed ones, you know, like the Lego Indiana Jones. I think that's my favorite. I love the Lego Indiana Jones Lego games. Also, I love the Lego Batman games. Like, those are all just fantastic games. My wife's favorite is Lego Harry Potter. That one is a huge wide world with all kinds of great stuff to do. And you know, like I said earlier, my favorite style of games is like those open world type games, and that's something that I really like about Lego City Undercover. The story is whatever, but I hardly ever play a video game for the story. I play a video game because it's incredibly fun to play. And this one, I think, holds up to a lot of the fun of the other Lego games. I love the fact that it's an open world. So, like, I can take my time with this. I could go collect other things. It's really fun to just travel through the city in cars and watch the little Lego pedestrians jump out of the way. It's hilarious. What is wrong with me? But it's really fun to do that. It's a really fun game to go and collect all kinds of different things. And the missions, like, the missions are like easy and hard at the same time. They're not too complicated. They're not very complex with how far I've gotten into this game or anything like that. But like, For instance, the mission that I'm at right now, I have to transport, like, these Lego prisoners in this, you know, police Lego truck thing. And for whatever reason, I guess I'm not good at driving in this game, because I always get the vehicle wedged between like two potted plants or something. Like sometimes I'll go off the road and there's like decorative items on the sidewalk and there's like two potted plants. I seem to get stuck in between them, and then I can't get the van to move out. So I blow it up thinking, okay, it'll just reconstitute the van over here and I can keep going. No, that doesn't happen. Now that is not my favorite thing to do. It's not my favorite thing about this game. That said, though, at least because it's open world, I don't have to get stuck there. I could just move around and do something else. Eventually, though, it's not the most open of worlds, because I actually do have to go back and complete that mission to really go any further or get anything else unlocked. And I do plan to do it. It's just, I've gotten stuck like 3 times, and the stupid truck does not respawn. But you know what? It's fine. It's a Lego game. I will conquer it. Number 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The N64 version of Mario Kart has been my favorite until this one. I played Double Dash on the GameCube, and I did enjoy it. I liked it. I thought Double Dash was really fun. I played the version on the Wii, and then Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Other than that stupid storm cloud that comes over your head that does give you a boost so that you could pass the storm cloud off to another player, I hate that cloud because it always shrank me. I'm happy to say that cloud is gone in this. But the version of this on the Wii U, I had fun with that. But this version, the way they've updated it, number 1, it's HD now. It looks freaking fantastic. That's one of the things I love about the Nintendo Switch, the HD look that the Switch has. So this, I mean, it looks beautiful. It's just beautiful. And like, you go in there and all the races are unlocked. So what you're unlocking are the different cars, different tires, different wheels, different this, different that. The thing that I've always loved about Mario Kart is I've never really felt the pressure to go through and get the gold and all the things. I mean, I try to. I love attempting to get 3 stars with every Grand Prix that I complete and things like that because it's fun. It's a fun little challenge. But what I love about the Mario Kart games is I feel like there's no pressure to care that deeply about it. And the thing I love about the Switch is how it goes from being on my TV to portable. So sometimes, like, if I'm not super tired, but I want to go to bed, I'll pop in Mario Kart, I'll take the Switch portable, and I'll just sit there and play it in bed until I'm starting to feel a little tired. All the races are unlocked, so as soon as I put in the game, I could race anywhere I want to race. I could do all these great levels, like I said before, look beautiful, both on my TV, and they look beautiful on the portable device. And the other thing I love about this game is the 2-player option. I mean, you could have the one set of Joy-Cons, use them separately, and then we got these cool little Joy-Con controllers, so we stick the little Joy-Cons in them, and it's like a regular controller, so it's not like weird trying to hold it as you're playing the game. It's awesome. And I think of all the Mario Kart games, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch has taken the place of my favorite version of Mario Kart. Like, the N64 version held that place for so long, but I love the levels. They're just challenging enough. Right now I'm playing it through a 100cc, so once I get through my last Grand Prix on 100cc, I'll be going through 150cc, and I love just playing it with my wife, where we can hit the versus mode, tell how many races we want to do, have it pick the levels for us at random, and what's great is I hate mushrooms because as much as they give me a boost, they also send me flying off every rainbow road that ever exists, and I hate that, so I hate the mushrooms. And I can select options where I could do like a shells only race, so the only weapons you get are different types of shells. That's really fun. You could do like you could do different things with the weapons, and so you can kind of customize it different ways like that. So I love this game. I have a blast with it. Number 1. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I did have the cover to Breath of the Wild because I bought the hard copy. And then I immediately lost the cover. I don't know what happened. I think a dimensional pocket opened in my house, and it got sucked into that because it is gone and I cannot find that thing anywhere. Point is, I didn't lose the game, so I'm very happy about that because it is currently my favorite game that I own on the Nintendo Switch. And this is coming from me, who has not historically liked too many Zelda games. I've played them here and there. I've never, disliked them, but they've never been my favorite. They've never been something I've been anxious about to go get. I don't know tons about Zelda and things like that. Breath of the Wild is the first Zelda game that I ever got truly invested in. So this is me telling you this as somebody who has not traditionally been a fan of Zelda. Holy cow, this is probably one of the best freaking video games I have ever played. I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. Whenever I play that game, I cannot put it down. It is a dangerous game, okay? I gotta do things for the YouTube channel. I got other work I gotta get done. Zelda is a dangerous game for me. Once I start playing, I can't stop playing. One of the things that I love about Zelda is, so the first Divine Beast I went for is the Elephant Divine Beast. And I kind of got through the elephant pretty easily, but it was the boss that I couldn't beat, man. Oh my gosh, he just ripped me to shreds every time I tried. But you see, I was playing it like any normal video game, where you have to beat this to unlock something and to be able to move on. And then all of a sudden, after all kinds of not the best words of, come on Zelda, you're stupid. No, I did not hit the duck button. 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 Why are you zoomed in? You know, after yelling a whole slew of words, accusing the game of doing things that I'm not telling it to do and being defeated because of that, I went, wait, why am I getting frustrated? This isn't a traditional video game. I can leave this elephant and I could go make food and make my health stronger. I can collect Korak seeds and be able to collect more weapons because of that. I can defeat shrines and get more hearts and higher stamina. And I went and I did all that and I came back to that elephant and dude, that guy whipped on me like I was nothing. So I let my wife do it and she fought my battle for me and she defeated it like it was nothing. So that was incredible. Anyway, but that's what I love about this game. Other games where you gotta just beat this to move on to the next phase or the next level. What was amazing about Breath of the Wild is I didn't have to have that frustration. If something was really frustrating me and I just couldn't get past it, well then I could just go explore the world and do whatever I want in the world and level up and then come back leveled up, more prepared to take on the challenge. And dude, I'm telling you, about 50% of the time it worked. The other 50% of the time I handed the controller over to my wife. Here's a valuable lesson. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch and you want a Switch and you want Breath of the Wild, go for the Flying Bird Divine Beast first. Number one, because it's easy. But number two, every time you defeat a Divine Beast, you get a special power. The power you get from this Divine Beast is this wind power where you can like jump and you pull out your cool little hang glider and you can just like jump really, really high and glide and stuff like that. Let me tell you how helpful that is because I don't know how many walls and mountains I scaled and then all of a sudden it's raining and Link just falls to his death. And then what was really frustrating is that was the last Divine Beast that I got. And when I had that power, the next time I was somewhere and I needed to climb something, it rained, I used that power, man, and I just shot right up into the sky and glided where I needed to be. I was so angry. I did not go for that bird first. I am telling you, but oh my gosh, it was awesome. It's awesome to have that power. Now, I'm less concerned when it's raining because now I can fly or, you know, leap tall buildings in a single bound. So there it is. That is my ranking of the Nintendo Switch games that I currently own with Breath of the Wild as my current favorite. I do predict, because I love Mario games, I really do. I do predict Mario Odyssey is going to become my favorite, but hey, when I play the game, I'll do a review and I'll let you know where that ends up falling because, oh gosh, every trailer I see for that game, it just sets me on fire, man. I am so excited for Mario Odyssey. So are you excited for Mario Odyssey? If you have a Nintendo Switch, let me know what are some of your favorite games on the Switch. And if I didn't name any of the games that you have and you have some awesome things to recommend, let me know because, dude, I want to play them. So let me know in the comments. While you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbania. And next to the subscribe button is that bell. Click the bell so you're notified the moment I drop new videos. Also, if you really like what you see here, one way that you can help support Durbania and keep it going strong is my Patreon page. So I have the link in my description. Check out that Patreon page. And there's different levels of giving and different rewards for those different levels. So you can check all of that out. I would definitely appreciate your support. But hey, there's absolutely no pressure there. I'm just letting you know that exists. You can check that out. I'm Durbin. Thank you for checking out Durbania.